Welcome gamers, welcome. We're going to be playing Whiskerwood, which is a game which we actually have the full version, or the pre-release version. In fact, you can see if I just move my body over this way, it's version 0.6.153.0. It's like a preview build that I've got my hands on, yet again. The game itself goes into early access in about a week's time, so this is a full version of the game. There was actually a demo of the game, but it was very, very cut down with what you could actually then go and build. So this is the actual full version. Whiskerwood is an interesting game. It's sort of like essentially where you've got like a group of mice that you control that are trying to establish a colony in sort of like in the new world. So you sort of think in the terms of like the 1700s, I guess, would be the era that you're sort of looking at through here. And so they've got cat overlords that that essentially representing, I would guess, England. So you've got your sort of new world colonists with your old world nobility, which is the cats. And so the cats sort of supply them with goods. They have other networks of mice with their own colonies, and so they sort of they manage the middle of the ground and then tax them and subjugate the mice. That's sort of what it is. It sounds childlike, but it's sort of. But one thing I like about these games is, and I'm thinking of games like, for example, Against the Storm, which is another incredibly good city builder. By using these dynamics with mice versus cats, it sort of it simplifies the whole dynamic of revolutionaries versus monarchists and things like this. So it sort of it just makes it. I guess it simplifies things to into a nice game level, which is actually fairly cool. So I've got Dragon Tailleather is saying I played the demo a fair bit, waiting to see what the long game is. Yeah, look, well, today we can explore that and have a bit of a look and see. I've got a few hours to delve into it, so let's just get into it right now. We'll just go to new game. So this is all of the different bits and pieces. So we can sort of go and change everything. So we've got scenarios like Far Frontier, which I'm not sure what these do. So there's got a few monarchist whiskers are sent this far into the frontier. So tax ships arrive on a normal pace, but distance means smugglers demand more for gold bars. All right, then we've got pirate seas. This part of the ocean is teeming with pirates. Their ransom demands are grittier, but smuggled cargo fetches higher prices. Tax ships are less frequent. Or monarch loyalists. So the claws, which are the cats, will send mostly loyal monarchist whiskers. So the way you get your colonists essentially is the claws will send out the colonists to you. So monarchist whiskers require less approval to accept and are more happy despite harsh conditions, but are offended at rebellious remarks. They believe factories are an affront to the king's generosity. So that's sort of where we are with those. I think we'll just stick with the initial one, just Far Frontier. We'll call the colony Dasburg. Actually, I'll call it Dastown, like Jamestown. There we go, Dastown. Difficulty preset, so I'll just keep it all on normal. I haven't played the game much. I've had sort of like the demo for a long time, but I haven't really. I've just opened it and not done much else with it. So we'll just go this way with normal back and through there. Map size we'll keep on normal as well. Main island size will go large, which makes it easier. Extra islands are going to be common. Barren islands are going to be few. Ores and fertility are going to be natural. So you can sort of go boosted if you're wanting to. Claws greed. I'll go fair, I guess. I'll just keep it in the middle here. I'm sort of tempting to make it so that it becomes more difficult. Whisker fickleness is now just normal. Research costs normal. Pirate raids occasional. Yep, that's okay. And winters will be just normal as well. So we've got a few different things to contend with. Our colony, we actually then have the initial whiskers. And so the whiskers, I'm just going to leave them where they are. Look, I'm not going to worry too much about tweaking what they actually then go and do. So we'll just go to embark, and we've got starting resources down through here, which we can't really sort of go and change. So different things like logs, hardtack, which is food, machinery, 1 machinery, and 6 woven cloaks. So they offer a little bit of warmth and a bit of dignity. There we go. So but very, very low quality. Medium quality food. So dry, tasteless hardtack will keep you alive. And then we've also then got logs back in through that other side through there. Hi Richard Phillips, how are you going? Saying it's amazing how similar this game is to the Timber. What's that one called? Timber or something? I know what you mean. Yes, it's sort of it is close. I didn't really play the other one either. Like I haven't played this one much, and I didn't play Timberborn. Is that it? Yeah, Timberborn. There we are. Yeah, Timberborn. As you're just confirming that one through there. I didn't play that one much, but yeah, similar sort of vein. I think this one is more about the cat-mice interplay to a large degree, I think. Anyway, let's go and embark. So we'll just go and leave all of this here. And you pretty much always start next to the best island, but you can, if you want to, start on other islands. So it's almost done. Here we go. So there's the initial trade ship. Now we don't control the ship ourselves, so it's sort of a bit like Anno, I guess, the game. And before we sort of get started, we can have a look around at the various islands that are around us. So it's got like a nice little sort of toon shader.
Assigned archipelago as a potential colony as part of the Royal Scouting Commission of 1681. 72 such colonies have successfully been established as a result of those brave Claw's efforts. By the King's graceful guidance, yours could be the 73rd such colony. Your most important building will be the trade dock. Without it, your colony cannot repay its debts. Therefore, I implore you to choose an island and construct your dock. Look for ample trees and berry bushes nearby.
So that's just giving us a bit of a guidance as to the different islands that we have. So you can see a lot of these islands are quite barren around the place. So we're looking for trees. We're looking for this one's got like a lot of flax, for example, back over here. But this island that we start on here, even though it's random, should have, like, there's a lot of berries up the top there, a lot of trees, a lot of stone, coal. We're looking at flax back over here. Berries that side. Also looking for other materials, if we can see it. Copper ore, that's sort of how we're going to be able to pay our taxes, is by mining that one. What have we got there? Copper ore there as well. This side over here looks to be pretty good, doesn't it? Berries and things. I might start over there, actually. If we just sort of zoom around and just use build the trade dock. So the first thing we can build is the actual trade dock down in here. So we'll actually just go across. Oh, hang on, doesn't have water access. It needs deep water access. So I can build it here, but I can't go into here to build it. Interesting. But I can build it over here where it does actually have the trade access, the deep water access. That is interesting. I didn't realize that. So these little reef type things are buildable, actually. So let's just build it here in that case. So we've got a little bit of a walk to go up to the trees. Makes it a little bit more difficult, actually. What about the other side? Still no trees. Maybe this side might be better. That does look better there, doesn't it, really? It gives me copper, bushes. Actually, I might just do it in here. Let's just go to this side here. So that does look fairly good, I think. So we'll just go next to that stone. So we're going to be digging that stone out, so I'll go there. That'll do us, right? So the trade dock is there. So that's a way more interesting archipelago than you would get in the demo. Yes, there's a lot more in here, a lot more. I played the demo very, very slightly. Whiskers has arrived, so the Whiskers are our force in through here. We just go and click on them, and essentially we just bring them all ashore. So, which is going to cost me 25 tax. Everything we do that we bring in from the old world is going to be taxable. So bring Whiskers ashore. So we've got like they do different things. They've got different propensities. This one's likes to be in part of the Farmers Guild, for example. And so this one prefers like jam, pastries and bread. They're going to have different preferences, different sorts of abilities. Miners Guild. Only got one miner, unfortunately. Explorers Guild, and then we've got 2 Engineers Guild. And they're good. This sort of gives them a bit of a propensity to do different things, but let's just go and bring the Whiskers ashore.
Are vital to preserving the market value of your tax contributions. Each warehouse has a limited capacity. Watch that you do not satiate your warehouse's capacity on worthless goods. Focus on storing resources that will benefit the kingdom. Logs, cotton, and ores. These goods will keep during long voyages and supply work for Whiskers in the royal factories. To reduce carry distances,
So press the R just to rotate this one around.
Warehouse schematic near your
I
train.
don't want to go in on top of the copper, so I just want this one to be sort of near the front here, and we've sort of got everything we need in around this location here. So I can't go into the actual rock face itself. So build that one there. So the Whiskers will then just sort of do their job. I won't sort of play it too much. I'll just play it at a fairly relaxed pace rather than fast. Although I guess in this early stage, going a little bit faster would be helpful. Then we might just pause as and just push the space bar as things are built. So unload the supply shipment at the dock once it arrives. So here's the supply ship. And so we then just have the supplies, and so we're going to unload these. So the magnanimous clause offer you supplies.
Congratulations to you and your fellow colonists. Under commission of the king, it is my privilege to offer this colony charter. You embark on a mission worthy of the greatest of Whiskers, and all of your kind shall thank you for your efforts. As you tame these wild lands and earn the payment for your taxes, you are doing more than any Whisker before you. With your sweat, you secure the means by which some industrious Whiskers might enjoy safety. Serve your king faithfully, and his peace will reign over these islands.
So the way it works is you end up paying for everything. So we've got an administrative tax here of 21. We've got the Whiskers ship travel costs 34. Population tax there of 25, and then a starting supplies in through here of 55. So all of the things that we actually had, like even just having the ships having to travel out to this location, costs us money. So we pay for everything that's happening, plus a little bit on top for administration. So 135 is the tax collector in 2 days' time is going to need to be there. And they will accept all sorts of different resources: fish, berries, trinkets, flax, logs, cotton, coal, rock salt, potash, tin ore, copper ore, iron ore, and gold bullion. So these are the actual, this is what we can actually then go and get. And you can see the different values. They go from 2, 5, 3 there, 5, like fairly low. Cotton is worth a fair bit at 21. Coal 13, rock salt, potash, tin ore is 13, copper is 21, so a little bit more for copper. Iron ore 21 as well, so they're both the same. Gold ore 89, so I didn't see any gold when we were looking around. And then we've got gold bullion back into here as well. So we've got a few different things we need to go and do. So we'll sign the charter. I think I might just let the game dictate the pace of what we're going to then be doing. But what you'll also see, let me just explain a little bit about what we're sort of seeing on the actual interface itself now. So we have a tax collector coming in 2 days' time. So we've got 135 due. But in storage, we actually have 232. So we can sell back at a fairly good rate. If I had to change some of those sliders, that would then become more difficult. But we do have more than enough at the moment. But we will be going through the various bits and pieces. As we go through, we've then got the this is our storage area. It is limited, so we do actually have a capacity of 233, and we've got 57 in there for now. We've got 29 logs and 21 hardtack, so we can sort of do initial building without having to go and get food initially. But we do actually have some berries over through here, so we've sort of chosen a fairly good spot for us to start in. We can actually build out on top of these sort of coral shelves or these rock shelves just at one depth level. So we can actually sort of go and build further out into here as well. So this is actually all buildable as well as the land. We do have flax there as well, more berries. There's a lot of food over this way. We've got trees over this way. So we've sort of got like a fairly good start here, I think, with what we actually have, which is not too bad. The logistics, what does that one give us? This is actually where we end up with the raw food, cooked food, so we can actually then go and start to cook it. Prepared food, like stews, high cuisine, so we've got different sorts of industry back in through this other side. Raw materials like log, stone, flax, wheat, cotton and peppers are sort of in through there. The ores as well, again, we can just sort of get these different bits and pieces, and then we can get refined materials down through here with cutting stone. There's a lot of stuff in here. It's very, very detailed with the with what we can then ultimately end up building. We're not going to even get it close to getting to these those high levels in this session today, but it's quite a long game, like just the way it does sort of then play out. If I look up through here, any problem we have, we can see we've got a housing shortage. There are more whiskers than there are housing, so we're going to need to ultimately end up going and getting more houses. So build more houses so that they have somewhere to sleep. Now that will come; these will come as missions, and when we do missions, we do quests. Sorry, we do get actual resources for doing those. So I can just let that one go. Available food in this storage is running low, so that's the troubles that we have. We've got the 21 hardtack at this stage. If I click on that one, does that sort of show me stuff? No, that's okay. I think it shows if it's going up or down. At the moment, these have just been added in, so they're all going up. And then we actually have approval. So approval is actually our resource for interacting back with the clause, which is actually quite important for building up what we need to do. So we need to get high approval. So approval is earned each night from your whiskers, used for various social actions and policies. So if we want to bring more whiskers in, we need to spend approval to do that. What else have we got through here? We've got the construction workers 5 because they're not assigned to anything at this stage, and total whiskers there 5 in through that side as well. Back over here we have 1 machinery. So our resources are on this side, sort of the stuff that we use like fuel, food, royal wax seals can be used, tokens of goodwill from the cats can be used to make special requests, and also rebellion fervour. So rebellion fervour in the colony leads to rumours and murmurs of a future free from the cats or from the claws. Upon hearing such remarks, most workers will be inspired and work harder. Monarchists hearing such treason will complain. There we are. So not that we have to worry too much about whether we bring in rebels or monarchists when we do bring the claws in. So we have a whole lot of different other things down through the bottom here. We've got clear skies at the moment, so increased crop growth. We don't have any crops at this stage. It's summer, and it's summer for a fair amount of time. So next season is going to be in 8 days. So the days are fairly short. So it's not realistic. Now we have other sorts of things. This is a heat sensor, so I can just press the H key to flick that one on, and we can then sort of get a bit of a feel for the heat of the islands. I guess they should all be fairly temperate, I would imagine, with what we're sort of seeing through there. We also then have the so I'll just press H and turn that one off. Z is this slice viewer. This is quite useful. You can actually dig into the mountains, which is interesting. So if I press the Z key, anything that I've got the cursor on is just sort of showing me the level, and then there's all this unknown in through here. So as I come up the various levels, if I just press Z again, if I go and click there, I don't know if that will then do it from that level. Yeah, it will. So I can actually sort of look at it level by level. And we can see that there are some resources like coal, for example. So we could go through and have a look to see if there's anything that we can mine in through this other side. So we're seeing other resources dug into here. There's some gold. So we've got there's gold in them there hills. And so if you just keep on sort of just going back out, just press the Z key again, go to the next level, press it again, and we see that the gold vein seems to have sort of run out at that level. But there's a bit more in through there. And so we can go up level by level. This will be a very, very important key for us. And then we've got B down through here as well, which I don't know what that one does. That is... B is... Oh, we can just I guess we can just bin things. Yeah, I can actually get rid of stuff. So that's actually a deletion key there. which we don't want at this stage. So if I just unpause the game, they will actually tell me what they want. So so it's now just housing. So if we just go and start working on housing, we do actually have some logs. It will tell me what to do, and I'll let that happen just for a little bit of time. Pause or pause. There we go, says Mr. Drawsage. That's P-A-W-S. Very, very cool. A few more other comments. So Roland saying the graphics makes me think of Timberborn, and I saw that they announced 1.0 as their next step yesterday. Okay, yeah, I haven't played Timberborn. I think I've got it, but I don't think I've played it. This game seems interesting too. It does actually. It's got it's got a different bent to it, and I don't think in Timberborn you can dig into the actual rock face or dig into the islands themselves and do an underground style. Okay, so Gemini's saying, can we play as the cats? No, we are just purely the colony. And so Dragon Tail Leather is saying, I remember you could build a statue of a cat that would scare everyone who passed and give them a moral debuff. Amusing, but why? I'm not sure. It may be that it raised the monarchists, for example. So if you're wanting to play as a monarchist, you could do it that way. Let's have a quick look at the other bits and pieces down through here. So you've got a lot of these things were turned off in the demo. So paths and walking, essentially you've got your makeshift path, your plank path. So it's got I don't know why you'd build that one. So smooth path of cut planks as opposed to just log path. Stone path requires schematics, so we don't actually have the schematics for that one, etc., all the way through. Different sorts of bridges. So we start off with just the basic steep stairs to sort of go up to the next level. Up through this other side. There are other things that will then sort of come through, like long stairs, for example, again requiring schematics. So we need to get the schematics from the claws to be able to then learn how to build like a double line there, for example. So that's that one through there. Storage, we've got our basic things like, for example, the storage shed, which we can then sort of take out if we're sort of doing something way over here. Rather than having them bring everything back to the central location, we can just build a little short storage shed there for 5 logs. So we can go and do that one. We also then have the logistics hub, so allows the efficient movement of resources between warehouses using carts. So this one just helps with bringing in more of the warehouses. There's a medium warehouse and a small warehouse there as well, and so these require schematics as well. We don't have schematics for that one. We don't know how to build those. If you're looking across, we've got railroad eventually. We've got the resource extraction, and so initially that's what we're going to be wanting to do, is to build up the houses, but also then build in the woodcutter. We're going to be wanting to build in the forage hut to get the berries. We've got the mining camp to go and start to mine these copper ore, the coal, things like that. So we'll end up probably starting there, I think. Might just build that initially, and then we'll start to build the. So let's go and grab the mining camp. And again, if I just press R, the little circle there is actually the range that it will then go and mine. So let's just go and nestle that one right up against the store area there. That'll do. I can take that right into that corner there. So we'll just go and build that in there. And we'll also, I'll just unpause the game. Actually, I'll just play it on normal mode, and we'll just let it sort of do its own thing for a little while.
Paying taxes to the crown is your primary responsibility. Most colonies pay their taxes with ores. Copper pays best, but coal is more plentiful. Desperate colonies will ship out their construction logs. You would be wise to choose the path of non-desperation. Build and fully assign 2 workers to at least 1 mining camp.
All right, so we'll accept the quest. This one's going to give us another Whiskers as a reward for building this. So we need to assign workers. So we just go back into here. Now, ideally, we want to have mining workers like Nosy Slow in through here. It's going to be a good one. It's going to have like good working in through there. So we'll move that one in, and we need to get a second one in there as well. This one here I might as well do, so I'll place that one in there as well. So they're now moving across. We need to go to the mine tool and actually then designate what we're going to be mining. I can just sort of go and choose those things. I don't need to build that one there actually. Let me have a quick look. Mine tool, how do I get rid of that? If I control, is that going to get rid of it? No. Not sure actually how to get rid of that one. Oh, there's stone there. That's why they're allocating it. Look, I'll let that happen. I can be very, very specific. Like I've got, so I've got coal. It's just stone there. It's funny, I thought that was coal. Oh no, there's coal there. So we'll just go back in and just designate a little bit more through here as well. And just get those. That's going to then give us something we can then go and pay back. Right, so that's now sort of done. We've got a Whiskers ship, which has now arrived. So we go to the Whiskers ship. And we can now start to spend the goodwill that we had. And so this then tells us what's actually coming. We've got a Whiskers ship today, supply ship coming tomorrow. 2 days away is a tax collector and another Whiskers ship, and then a supply ship coming in 3 days. So with what we end up having through here, I wouldn't mind grabbing another miner down through here. This is a loner, so I'm happy sharing a home with others. And this one is an apprentice, but sickly. I think I might grab... they're the two miners. We've got a this one's swift, so moves a little bit faster than the others. They're all at 100, sort of with what they do. Expectations are low for everyone. Which way should we do this? I think I'll accept that one there just because of the speed. And so this is where we're actually using the the goodwill that we've actually already accrued. Maybe we'll get clover as well, and that's all I can really do. So I'm just going to refuse all the others. There we go. That Whiskers ship will now move away. That's all I could afford, and so that's now used up pretty much the approval that we had. I'm going to go and change this one out. So we're going to ditch you and put in clover. So clover is more likely to be able to do things. You can see there we're starting to now dig our way into the ground here a little bit as well. Right, let's get some housing built. So we can build, as I said before, out into the ocean if we wanted to. Actually, there's a bit of coal over there. I might just go and tell them to mine that one as well, just so we don't miss it. There's stone around the place. So they'll just bring these goods into into where we are. And I guess what I could do is actually even keep on mining. No, I'll let them just build up what we need, because we do need to get more resource. We've got a little bit of stone there, but we do want to get the copper as well, just so we can actually sort of go and pay that one off. And as we sort of accrue things, we're going to then have more in our storage that we can then go and sell back to the claws. All right, so housing. Let's go and have a look at this one. Actually, I'll just pause again. Maybe just go through a few more different aspects about the interface. So food processing, again, we're going to need a lot of schematics over time to get different sorts of mills and smokeries, things like this. But we can just build a fishing dock initially to help with this one through here, just to sort of go and pick up, like for 21 logs, I've got 26 there. I could build that one, but I do need to get the housing sorted. Next one across is factories, and again we've got different things. We've got sawmills. We will be needing these early factories fairly soon. We've got charcoal furnaces and sort of up through into the middle, and then we've got the weaver, for example, to then make the cloth. So these are different aspects of factory sort of life. Then we've got housing, which is what we want to start with. We do either have a stone shelter, so just a simple sort of stone shelter, 3 stone to be able to then go and build that one. We've got 2 at the moment. Or this one here for 5 logs. It's these are fairly large in the sense of what we've got with the colony, which is why it can be useful to build these out into the ocean a little bit. So we will actually go and probably just do that. I think just build them over the top there. So they take 5. In fact, we might as well do that now, I guess. Actually, no, I'll keep on just showing the other aspects. A cafe, which will then sort of give the make the Whiskers a little bit happier for their eating. And we've then got across to here, actually what have we got there? Dining hall, luxury supplier back through there, a bathing dock. This again, so somewhere to rinse off, requires surface water and is an approval source, so it will make the Whiskers fairly happy if that's there. Graves, so grave plot to lay a deceased Whiskers to rest. Requires planks and cut stone. What does this one require? This one requires planks. Then we've got the town hall. This is 55 planks required for this one here. A modest centre of governance, provides basic policy control. That's going to be important that we get that one fairly soon. Decorations down through here just to make sort of things people enjoy. Now, where was that cat? There's wind chime, signposts, clause visage through here requires the schematic. That was what was mentioned before there. Small platters, decorative trees, flower beds, heat. We've got things like, for example, this one here. Pretty much in winter, we'll be wanting to add those things, I think. Research as well. We do actually have like little research labs and stuff, but it's too early at this stage. Then we have bulldoze, which is the same as the B key that we see back over there. So what we want to be doing initially is just going to housing, getting the log cabins, and I can build these out into the ocean to sort of get things going. I might just do that. I'll do it up against the up against here, I think. So if we sort of tuck things in fairly tight, let's just start there, and we'll just get, say, 3 there. What we'll do is we'll just get a central log area coming back down the other side. So if we just go back down to the paths and walking and just get a makeshift path and build that one down to there. So we end up with like a bit of a dock with 3 houses built out into the across the edge of the dock, and we'll just do the same thing on the other side. So we'll sort of keep things nicely compressed. So we need 7 housing. I think if I build out to here, it won't like it because we end up sort of in front of where we are. Let's just keep it going this side. So we'll build another group of houses down this side as well, and we'll then compress this one and just build. It's not quite where I want it, actually. That's not really, these aren't really where I want them. I will cancel those. I needed them up against this wooden area through here. So I'll just go this side, rotate, and now I can't reflect them, unfortunately. Sort of it encroaches into the dock area, and we're going to then have this that we're going to be digging as well. Let me just rotate this one around again. That should still be okay. So just get our 7 houses built there. We will just speed up time. So any whisker that's not actually working, like for example these miners, then they'll be construction workers, and they'll just go and get the logs. Now we've run out of logs, so we now need to go and start to get our logs established. So we have this one back over here. It will tell us what it does want us to do. Work hours, sort of accruing. I've got quest completable. Actually, we haven't looked at all this yet either. So we just go back through. That's the main settings. Down through here is we have a colony office where we can sort of see different bits and pieces. You can see there that the estimated approval tonight will be plus 46, which we can then go and spend. We have a total of 56 that we can actually store. So we've got 6 in there at the moment. Fresh arrival has come in. That sort of has gone up there with the approval, but then hard labour is sort of like a bit of a negative. So we've got negative 10 there, but plus 56 coming back in that way. It gives us the 46. So we can see sort of like how the approval is working. This is actually quite interesting. Again, the mechanics in this are really quite cool. Manage your worker assignments. So we then actually have the various whiskers back and through here with a summary as to where they actually are. Again, it's really quite nicely laid out, just with the way everything sort of then goes and works. So total whiskers 7, construction workers, mining camp there has got 2, and again I can chop and change things, how things actually work in there as well. The next one down is that was the colony office. The next one across here is total resources, so we can sort of see what's been mined, what we've actually got, cooked food, etc., etc. At the end of the day is when they use the cooked food. Don't think there's anything else we can go and do up there. Nope, that's it pretty much. Next one is a tax report. So this is actually the report of what we're going to then have to go and pay. So we've got the total amount that we need to pay in through there, and we have the potential total exports that we have, like copper ore. We're getting up to 84 there now. So this is actually now the available exports we have through there. We've now used up all the logs, which also were part of what we could have sent out, and so the logs have no longer really available. And we don't really want to be selling off logs. We need them for building. So we'll just keep on mining and we'll try to get our taxation established with the with what we have. All we have left now is 84, so we're actually now behind in our taxation. So that's something we have to be a bit careful of. The quests are the next thing down through here, and so
most colonies pay their taxes with ores. Copper.
There we go. So we've completed this first one.
Desperate colonies.
We'll just go and get that one. I don't know if we pick up that extra whisker right away. Okay, then we've got policies board, which we can't do until we get the townhouse, and we then have research. Now, the research is, again, where we need to actually have a research ability to then go and start to undo those. But this research tree is fairly deep as well. Like we've got like a lot of different things we can then go and build. So these are like different schematics and things that we'll then sort of go and start to unlock slowly over time. So we've got like a lot of different research in through there. Again, I really quite like the way it's all been laid out. It is really quite nice. Early access, I see, says DasTactic. Yes, it is going to be early access. There are more royalist mice which like that. Hang on, where are we? Let's just go back up the top of the comments. So Mort is in saying, yeah, there are royalist mice which like that. Yeah, so the monarchists will like those sort of statues. Hi-Fi Panda saying, nice. This was on my radar. After all, it looks like a mix of Anno, Rimworld, Timberborn, ATS. I don't know what ATS is. Yeah, it sort of does have, and it's almost got like a Dwarf Fortress flavour as well with the mining, which is pretty cool. It actually isn't too bad at all. Now, we've only got 7 houses established. So we've got 3, 6, 7, and we've got now an extra whisker just arrived by us completing that quest. So we've sort of picked up a, what are they called? The castaway. we've got a castaway that's sort of come in as well, which will probably be this one through here, Splotch, part of the Explorers Guild. I can't remember if that one is one that was there before. Can't smell. No negative thoughts from pollution. There we go. That's pretty cool. So anyway, they've all got their own... actually, if we have a look at the mice, we haven't had a look at this one as well. So movement speed there is no modifiers. The work speed 100% in through there. Carrying capacity is 3 for this particular one. And is wearing a woven a cloak. Body temperature is fine. Whiskers works best in warm temperatures. Fresh arrival in through there. And it's -4 for the hard labour. It's assigned a grueling job. So let's just go and wait until we've got, actually with the logs, what do we need to build a, have I already screwed up? If I've got the mining camp, I've got the farm. This one requires 5 logs. Let's go and cancel that. Cancel that. It's going to take a little bit of time. That gives me the 5 logs. So at the end of the day, they all just congregate in around here, and they're going to be wanting somewhere to sleep. This will make them unhappy. And yeah, we're picking up in the storage with what we've been mining. It's sort of coming good. So okay, just leave them where they are. So sleep on the ground. Press to end the day. So the first day is now ended. We can get some of them working through the night if we have to. Like we can actually push things along. So we can see down through here that we actually only got, like, they slept outside. So -8 because there was 8 of them there. So that was actually a bad one. Hard labour, -11. And 8 at a warehouse, -8. So there's a fair few negatives we're going to have to sort out. Fresh arrivals. They do like seeing new whiskers arrive. Culinary delights, they're rejoicing after unexpectedly high food quality. That's the hardtack that we've got. Eventually we're going to just be eating berries, which won't be great. Actually there's hardtack in through there, plus times 8, and then preferred food. So Whiskers ate one of their guild's preferred foods. So some of them must like hardtack, I guess. So we're still ahead. We've got plus 31 in through here, which we can then go and spend. So we're ready to start the new day. We've spent 16 of our logs. I needed 5 to go and build a woodcutter. And we've eaten 11 of our hardtack, so we are going to have to get on top of the foraging as well. So we've picked up 8 copper and 4 stone. So we'll start a new day. Here we go, day 2 begins. Wake up, guys, wake up. We have work to do. Let's just go and rotate this one around. And we'll just go and build in a...
Our stores are meagre. We cannot rely on these rations holding beyond 2 days. Now, a colony ship contain ample materials to build those royal design dock and warehouse buildings, yet mere scraps for our personal needs.
Yep, we'll secure that. We've got berries right here, we've got berries over there. So let's just go and build, we'll do it in the order that it actually wants. So the forage hut, I'll just go and build that one there. So we'll get that one established. And that means that we are now out of... let's go and cancel that one. 4. And cancel that one. We get back to the 5 that we're going to need. And we're going to need to have the woodcutter. Just rotate that one around. And that's going to be fine there. Now that one needs to have then a worker. And we'll go and get Eddie, who is Swift, and Rex. And we need to then allocate the forage priority. Actually, why did that not do it? Oh, they're in the flax. Hang on, we don't want flax. Yep, that's got that. Pick up those. So the foraging priority for us is actually the is this one here. They're now doing that. They've done most of this. We're going to need to get some stairs up to the next level. Let's go and build those stairs. Actually, where's the entrance there? That's fine. So we can just go back across. Get our stairs up. Actually, there's no resources available. This has now been built. Oh, hang on. Resources required. Now, we've built 3 houses, have we? No, we can't find the materials. Let's go and cancel construction of that one. They're building these houses now. We're still out of logs. Okay, I've probably made a mistake here. Well, here we go. We've got another supply ship. So, we can actually now tell them what we want. We want logs. So if I go and get this one here, I've sort of screwed up here a little bit. We get 9 hardtack. We've got the logs in through there. We've got the planks as well. I'm going to select that one. 102. It just means we have to pay back more debt. So we'll unload the shipment. That'll keep us going a little bit more. And we then have a start with planks as well, which is actually good. Hi Leo, how you going? Might want to pause the houses for the mouses. Yes, and the forager hut prefers different guild whiskers. Oh, does it? I didn't even have a look at this. This is my first time really playing it properly. So I'll just pause it so we can sort of see these sorts of things. What does it like? Not sure where we see that. I do remember seeing something about it. We've got one quest that we've now finished.
We cannot rely on these rations holding beyond.
Oh, there we go. Get extra logs there as well. Alright, so we do now have a plethora of logs available. And we can now start to allocate the that one established, and we'll start to... Actually, I could have still mined this one from the other side. There's copper ores there. It's just stone in the rest of the place there. Right, press to end the day. So we have approval is now maxed. We've sort of maxed this one out because we've now got berries and things as well. Don't know how we got the wooden cloaks or woven cloaks. Oh, that might have come through the flax that we had been picking. So we'll start the new day. So we're again just eating through our food. And we have more than enough now in storage to pay for the taxation, high approval. Generate a high amount of approval from your whiskers. Building a town hall will allow you to spend excess approval on powerful policies.
Other matters demand your attention. Housing is not a luxury. Some whiskers have already resorted to makeshift camps.
Yep, so we need 5 housing spaces.
Shelter.
Just let this one go, and we'll pick up you, and just go that way. The tax ship has arrived, so we need to now go. We do have a day to, like a fair bit of time to go and pay for that one. We are trying to get the copper ore, so more copper ore. We can have a bit of a look, I think, to sort of see what we're going to end up having. Total resources. It doesn't tell me what I need. Yeah, no, that's just the approvals. Tax report. So we do actually have coal, 105 there, and got 168 there in copper. And we need to get 393. So that sort of gets us pretty much there, actually. So just with those resources, we don't want to sell off the other bits and pieces. So we want to keep these for ourselves. I can do that with mining at this stage.
Other matters demand
Quest log, yeah, we do need to get that one done as well. We'll let that just go a little bit longer just so we can get more of the copper out. Of course, we need to find other resources to bring more in. Now going to get more logs. Got 2 houses now built. I think we'd better just keep on building these houses. Yeah, got 5 logs. Oh, it's an extra log to build over the top of the water. There we are. I'll just get a number of houses. That's going to help with the happiness. They're bringing back more of the ore. Go deliver now. Prioritize delivering current resources back to storage. Just go and tell them to do that just so we can pay our tax. We've got 2 construction workers at this stage. We are delaying. Here we go. It's okay. All right, so let's go and pay the tax. So we have, so we've got more cargo required, insufficient payment. But here we just go and sort of tell them what we're going to give them. I'll just pause the game underneath while we do this. So central warehouse, pay taxes by loading resources from the central warehouse into the tax collector's ship. So we'll give them definitely all the copper ore. And if I press the control key, is it control? No, it's Alt. Shift. I can do it 5 at a time. So we've got 16 copper ore. That gets me up to 336. So we're getting close. And then coal is going to be the next thing that is the most valuable stuff that we actually have. So we'll end up just going and getting 5 of those. That's too much. Nope, that's a partial payment. No, we want to go fully. I could, like at this stage, how far off are we? We're 5 off. I could give them a piece of flax or a berry. Let's just give them exactly what we owe. So it's 393, so we'll just give them 1 berry. So there we go. That's the send the full shipment. And so that's now all been done. The core delegation will speak to you soon. That's fine. So it's early evening. You met your first tax payment. Well done. We can expect to see increased output from your colony going forward. Now it's another whiskers ship. The more whiskers that I get, the more I then got to get, the more it ends up costing me as well. But we do actually have like a lot of approval here. So we can expect output going forward. That's okay. And we have gifts that they're going to give us. So basic blockhouse for 2. Okay, this isn't too bad actually. This is going to allow me to be able to get more. So I've got planks and cut stone. I think we go with the new schematics in through here. So let's go with the plank blockhouse. Maybe we build a few of those as well. Basic blockhouse for 2. We'll close that one off. So we actually have only 3 of the whiskers are asleep. Now we do actually have a whiskers ship that's arrived. If I leave it till the next day, I wonder if that would be better. So we have 5 that need to be housed, and we're going to have even more if we bring them in. So let's not bring them in. Let's just see what happens with the end of the day. Where is it? That's the countdown. So I think we should be able to still have the whiskers ship there in the morning. They're asleep now. Okay, press to end the day. All right, there we are. Upcoming taxes, only 62 at this stage, but then we'll get other payment as they come through. So we're full here with our approval. And if I had brought the whiskers in from the ship, we would have had more sleeping outside. So didn't want to do that. We're already at maximum, so we don't get all of that is now wasted. We'll just go and end the day. And day 4 begins. We can now go to the whiskers ship. So let's go there. And we can accept all of them. It's going to cost me 56 approval to go and grab those. We've got 2 of the, we've fulfilled 2 of the charters. So we've got sort of like 2 abilities to like re-roll if we don't like what we end up having. So we've got a gourd, which is healthy. So let's have a bit of a look. This one's a craftmaster, but a monarchist. This is flurry. I think that what we might do here, fully trained and expert in skilled labour. I think even though he's a monarchist, I think we'll still bring him in. He looks very, very good. So you're in. This one's patient, but a pessimist, so chance to double the effect of negative thoughts. Doesn't see what all the rushing is about. Enjoys smelling the roses. So not great. This one's an opportunist, but rebellious, so that's going to be the opposite of the monarchist. We'll accept that one as well. Why not? Healthy, so highly resistant to illness or injury. Good. This one's the only one that can really sort of carry anything like of substance, but it's still not too bad. We'll accept that one through there. And then Wilk, inquisitive and nosy, so he cares deeply about others, yet sometimes asks rude questions. I'll accept that one as well. So that's I won't take this pessimist, I don't think. So let's just go and refuse that one there. There we are. So that's now, we've now got new whiskers. We now need to get housing for 9, and we do actually have that new layout. So what I'll do is I will get rid of some of these, although that one there has been sort of built. Let's just go and cancel that one, and we'll just get some two whiskers housing. So we just go back across into the housing. We now have the new plank blockhouse, which is a bit bigger. Oh, we can build on top. That's pretty cool. So that one's going to be extra logs. Oh, we need planks for that one. Okay, in that case, I will just make use of the of what we have. It's 19 planks. Okay, we'll just keep on going back to the standard old location here. Yeah, so I can build on top, which is pretty cool. Does that one cost extra? Costs an extra log to build that one. Let's just go and do that. I probably should have just built these on land in hindsight. So that's going to be 6. Oops, hang on. Just get another one of those. Rotate around. Bring those in to there. And we'll rotate this one as well. So as we get more logs, we'll just keep on bringing things in.
There have been reports of pirate ransom demands in your part of the world. Under no circumstances are you to yield, or to even consider paying their exaction. Should your colony survive, report back the pirates' shakedown tactics.
Alright, so objective, refuse pirate demands, and we get 3 machinery and 13 logs as a reward for doing that. So we can negotiate with the pirates if we refuse, but we can accept the quest. So we'll actually try to stop the pirates coming through. Yeah, sorry, I'll just read a few more through here. So we've got yes, DasTactic to early access. I see. Yeah, so this will be early access in 1 week's time. This is an advanced build of the game. We've got Dragon Tordes saying you're playing Anno 117 when it comes out. If I can get my hands on it, I'll see how I go. I haven't asked for it yet, so I'm not sure whether I'll be able to get hold of that one or not. What about a mousetrap, says Beamslam. Hi Tenru, how are you going? And Lexinus is saying I like cats. There we are. So Leo Panther saying, see the compass at the top left of the forager hut window. Where was that one? So they've got the forager hut there. Workers from this guild gain work speed bonus. Oh, okay. In that case, let's go and reassign one of these. This one here is just stock standard, although work speed is a little bit faster. Pick up Whisker. Okay, so you can pick them up. That one's also working fairly well. Movement speed is high. Alright, so yeah, we'll actually do that one. I'll just go and reassign a worker. And I might as well get Splotch in there. Yep, okay, that's cool. That's funny, I thought I saw one of these also had a bonus. Yeah, so it's pleasant conditions working there at the moment. So we're chopping our way through here. And there's more copper down that way as well. I wonder if there's a keyboard shortcut for grabbing this mine tool. I've already got that one selected. There's some more coal there in the corner. We have coal up in the hills. Alright, so these houses are now being built. Now we've got 5 of them built, so that should be... Yeah, we've got a completable quest. Oh, and we have a supply ship at the dock here. So we'll have a look at both of these. We'll just go back to the quest log first. So it's going to give me 8 planks and 8 trinkets.
There have been reports of pirate ransom demands in your part.
Yep, so we won't worry about that one. And then we have the supply ship is now docked here as well. And so they've got the various supplies on their ship itself. what do we want? Again, it's going to cost me money to actually bring things back in, but I think I'm better off getting, we're getting resources, and we've still got a lot of coal that we can sell. So I think we'll go this one here and do 109 new debts. 3 woven cloaks. This does look good. We end up with tea, hardtack, and machinery. This one here we end up with hardtack, logs, planks as well. So we'll unload this shipment. Now that gives me a 42. I just need a handful more, and then I can actually start to get the town hall, which I think I'll try to target before we do other things. Back in around here, we're still sort of building stuff up. This is all going to be mined out ultimately. So yeah, we're going to have lots of mining going on in this portion. I might even, actually that's a bit too far away from everything. We can get up onto this level here. And we've got copper up the top there as well. There's not much else back over the other side. So we'll let them sort of continue on building that one through there. We still need to get 5 more housing, so the housing is still in short supply. I might just keep on building the houses back out in around this location, sort of out across the docks. Again, I could go high above these, but it's just going to cost me more logs. So I'll allow like a little bit of a walkway through the middle there. Let's just go back to housing again. And place it over the top. If I place it there, we end up with needing more logs back across the waterway. I'll still do it, I think. Before we do that, let's go back to industry. We do actually have the sawmill, which requires 21 logs. Let's save up the logs for that. Actually, no, we do need the housing. The housing is really quite important. Yeah, and we do need the housing. So in that case, the log cabins, maybe I try to save. I don't build out across the water. That was probably not a great idea initially. We've got a lot of space, so why not? Let's just go and build them in here. If I just rotate that one back around that way. If I do it that way, I then block off that whole area. That then blocks that one off. Requires 1 extra log to place it there. They then share that walkway. And again, I block it off if I do that. If I do that, I then block off the entrance to that particular one. So I might just do it this way, and then it cuts off that next one as well. I can then sort of nestle that one up into there. It still gives me a walkway running through. That's another 3. Let's just let that one go forward. So we've got 6 workers now working on this. One also prefers the Explorers Guild. I'll put that one in. Tax collector coming. We do have enough in storage, but not a lot of good quality things. We might just pause for a second and then actually have a look at the, if we go to this level here and then just press the Z, just to see there's, we had coal inside there. And we do have gold ore there. I think I'll save the gold ore for other things, and we've got more coal and more copper on that side. So there's a bit more riches on that side of the island. It's a fair way away. I can dig my way through. We don't have to give the gold up. We can just keep it until we can sort of get bullion. Let's go to the next layer and press Z there. Copper ore in there. And good copper there as well. Or coal there. Got coal on that level. Not seeing much else. Just go up a little bit higher. Lots of copper ore on this layer here. And we've got even a little bit that's fairly close to where we are. Alright, let's leave that one where that is. Just unpause. Just need 2 more houses. Got 1 more being built there. And I think I'll just build another one back in here somewhere. Now that doesn't have access. So we are out of logs. Alright, it's now night time. Pirates should be coming soon, I guess. Here we go. So we'll do as the overlords demand. So the approval is low at this stage. See what it's like at the end of the day. At least I've got housing now for most of them. Just one of them doesn't have a house. Leo's saying if the controls are the same as a demo, you should be able to go up and down levels with the F and V key. Oh, okay. So if I press Z, F, you're right. There we are. Cool. Okay, I didn't realise that. Thank you for that. That is good. Actually, I haven't had a look at that in the game. If I press escape and go to settings and the keybinds, F and V, there we go, increase height, decrease height. Got the different speeds in through there. The camera. Yeah, there's not much there really to have a look at, but that is a useful one to know. Thank you. So it's just one alone, Rex from the Farmers Guild, who is inquisitive, but he's just wandering around. Has had some hardtack, and has got a woven cloak. So overall, is more happy than not. Actually, we're going to need to get a place for them to eat as well. Just let the day finish itself off. There we go. Press to end the day. So we've filled up that one again with early to bed through there as well. So this is actually now working out fairly well. Fresh arrivals, they've liked that. Nothing much else we need to see through there. A few little negatives. The biggest ones are 8 at the warehouse, -12. But we are getting a maximum, so we do have maximum approval. Upcoming taxes 287. Tax collector in 2 days' time. So we'll start a new day. Let's just go back to normal speed. Now we've sort of dug out most of what we had in here. I think we're going to have to start to think about going up into other layers. We don't have any more logs available. Here they come. I can designate overtime. Oh, hang on, I've got chop priority. Let's go and dig through here. They will keep on just digging it. They will keep on doing their own thing, but they will now sort of they'll get rid of these trees. The forage hut has also now sort of finished its foraging. We're going to need to get up onto different layers. I might go and tell the mining guild to go and mine out some of the locations, like this one here, for example. Across there. Just so we can actually get like a walkway. We'll only give us stone. I might just get them to do a little bit more. Actually, no, I won't. Just leave it where that is. Yeah, we've got the tax collector coming tomorrow. Yeah, we've got a Whiskers ship has just arrived as well. At the moment, we've now got all the Whiskers have now been looked after. Are we getting too many? Do we have too many Whiskers already? Let's have a look and see if there's anyone exceptional. Apprentice, optimist, thoughtful. We'll accept you. Optimist is going to be good. We'll accept you as well. Strong shoulders. Oh wow, 5. I'm getting all of them. This one's patient and compassionate. This one's a pessimist. Let's refuse you. Well, let's keep on going, I guess. We can just, we'll see how we go. We're probably going to have now too many Whiskers. We need to get another 4 houses, which means we need more logs. I could get myself another of the, what is it, the woodcutters. Let's just do that. And foragers are we're going to need more food as well. We've still got 44, so we've just got 44 raw food. Let's just get on top of this if we can. Actually, before we do that one, we've also then got food processing. We've got the fishing dock, which requires 21 logs, so we're a long way off with the logs. Factories. Sawmill, we don't have one of those just yet. That's going to take 21 logs as well. The weaver. Should we go back to food again? Where's the logistics hub, storage shed? Here's the cafe. That'll give me even more approval. Requires a worker to keep supply during the day. I might as well pop that there, I think. That's 21 planks, and I've got enough planks. God, do we want to do this? You know, we're actually sort of okay, even like at the moment, the approvals are actually okay. Let's not worry too much about it. Need to get more logs. And houses. Yes, we're now getting stone. Yeah, this one's poorer quality than the log cabins. Doesn't matter. If I go there, I'll then block that one off. I need 5 logs to do this. All right, workers here. Pop you in, and you as well. Just chop those together. Oh, they can climb up there, the actual workers as well. I don't know if the other guys can use those ladders. What we should do now is get the forage priority and get those also established. There's more berries over here as well. Just on the outside. Oh no, they're just, yeah. Some of them are just there. They're just on the inside there. So we now have a walkway up into here with getting those berries, and if I get them again with another stairwell, which way should we go? Go that way. And it will tell the Miners Guild to go and dig this one out as well, just to give me access around the edge. Then we do actually have the coal there. Go that way. So just bringing stone in. With these resource huts and things, I can move them around once I've sort of done in an area. It's still summer. Back they go. We've got 4 whiskers without housing. We do actually now have a lot of logs, which is good. So we're getting on top of that. Let's just go back to the housing. Get some more log cabins. Can't really squeeze them in anywhere else over there. I think I'll just keep them all in this sort of general region. So we'll use up all these just to get the more of these. We probably don't need any more whiskers at this stage. Speed things along. So we're not asking them to work late. Not yet. That may change. T5 Cat saying, guess who I'm cheering for? The cats, of course. So we've got 4 that are asleep out there. Okay, press to end the day. So again, we've got a high approval, so we don't need to really be focused too much on approval. The biggest thing is still sleeping outside. Upcoming taxes, 423, so there's a lot of taxes we have to then go and pay. So every time a ship arrives, we've got the supply shipments as well that we've actually put up there. The population tax, the more population we have, the more we have to pay as well. Start the new day. So we do have a storage is actually okay, but mining. Might start to dig into the like deeper in and look for other resources. Don't want to go too far away. funny, I thought these guys would be up in here. I'm guessing that they're, oh no, they're working on the flax, which we didn't really want. We wanted them up the top here. What I might just do is I might just move this up into here. They should be able to then walk around. Let's just go and move. Just get a chop priority through there. Again, I might move the Miners Guild up as well. There's more coal under here. Let's go and keep on mining. Let's see what we can find. Again, that's the main way that we're paying our taxes. Should be okay again for the next payment. Our tax collector is already here. Let's see what we can do. So we have copper ore. We've got 10 of those at 21. That's 400. That's almost what we need. So let's just go and pay those. So we've got that one now. We've got actually that's only 210. More cargo required. We've got a fair bit of coal. Up to 400 now. Now we're over. Let's pay with berries. There we go. We're right on the limits there, so we'll send the full payment. That gives me another 2 royal wax seals and a gift from the king. Which is, and the Claw's trust is now going up. How happy the Claws are with your current performance. Great. The Claw delegation will speak soon. There's more coal down there. We'll just keep on trying to find other resources as we move our way through into the hills now. Pretty cool, isn't it, actually, the way the game actually does function. We've got more copper up here as well. I like it. I like this one a lot. So let's go and move this one across. Gift supplies. So this is because we've been paying our what we've got. We've got 8 more planks. Now I've got 42. I need to get to 55, so that's going to get me up to 50. That one's going to give me 5 planks. And hardtack, we're okay with food, so I am happy with that one. So let's just go with this one here, I think. So I'll select that one. We also get cut stone, which we can then use for some buildings. And we have a supply ship, which has now arrived as well. So at the moment, we're not owed anything for taxation. If I go back this way, we end up with another 21 planks. That's really what I want. This one here, we get machinery plus T. I think this basic one here is what we'll end up doing. So we'll unload the shipment. And that's then going to, of course, add to our taxation bill. But we now have 71 planks. So we can now build the town hall somewhere. Can't move that one, unfortunately. These are sort of like nice and central. But let's just go and see what we need to do here. Town hall, how big is it? It's pretty big. I can build it over the water. It wouldn't be bad, would it? Have it nestled in there somewhere. 7 logs, 55 planks, so we actually build that one over the water. I quite like the idea of that. Let's do that. These guys are certainly chopping along at the logs. We'll just let them sort of finish off all of that, and then we may have to move them up the hill. Food and stuff coming in. How are we going with... Oh, our total capacity is getting up there. We'll take a lot of them out for the building of this. We do need to get a something to make planks as well. I think we might just start to do that one now. Get the sawmill. Start to dig that one, build that one up as well. It's a nice game. It's got a nice balance, this game. Everyone's got somewhere to sleep. Now, I don't know what that is. Well, people happy, I think. Little trumpets. I've already got a heap of approval. We're already at maximum. More coal there, so I'll just keep on getting the coal there. That'll do. Bedtime for mice, it is indeed. Everyone's asleep. So summer is still upon us. There we go, 1765. I'm just going to go and grab myself a drink of water. Be right back. Super Frag is saying I love the similarities with Timberborn. I haven't actually played Timberborn, but I've looked at it, and it certainly yeah, looks very similar, doesn't it? End the day, so we can't do any more approval than what we've got. Dirty Fur, we need to get a bath. All right, so we have to build one of those. We'll start the new day. Upcoming taxes 219. We do have a lot of in storage at this stage. All right, the bath. Might as well build that down this way somewhere as well. Bathing dock, 21 planks. Got 16. All right, we'll bring that in fairly soon, I think. I can actually put it in here and just cover up that location there. Cover up that mining shaft. Let's let it keep on going. Still trying to build this plank area. We've got a little bit more space in there now. Now that we're building this. Tax collector coming in 3 days. We don't have any other suppliers coming, so we're sort of on our own now. Oh, here we go. Pirates have arrived. I'm guessing. Pirate blockade. Doesn't worry us.
We are but humble seafarers who haven't torn off the shackles of the kingdom. Find ourselves in great need. In past times of want, wise and generous Whisker colonies have supplied us with everything they had. You should follow their example, and do it quickly. There's nothing more detestable and worthy of destruction than a greedy colony.
I love the voice acting. Alright, so we've got... what are we doing here? So we're just going to refuse cooperation. So pirates will retaliate. Let's just do that anyway. The threat of 6 cannonballs. Alright. Mark for rebuild. We can do it. We can handle it. The Whisker ship has arrived. Okay, so we do have another Whisker ship. Do I want that? Let's just pause for a second. What have we got up through here? Structure is in ruins. There's still another one there somewhere. Oh, there's still a few. Oh, this one here. Mark for rebuild. We need to rebuild those. So, the pirates have gone. Whiskers. Do we need more? Oh, we've got a quest is now complete.
There have been reports of pirate ransom demands in your part of the world.
Let's get those extra logs. That'll help to rebuild.
Or to even consider paying their exaction.
And then the Whisker ship. Well, it's always worth having a look, I guess. So this one's an optimist. That one there is warm core, so extra resistant to cold temperatures. It's a bit stronger than the others. Let's accept you. We'll accept you as well. Heavy eater, no. Rebellious, but compassionate. Sickly and considerate. We'll just refuse the other 3. Be a little bit more discerning with our taste now as to who we bring in. With the logs that we're getting, I mean, we're going to be sort of chopping all this down. I guess I can just still keep on building more houses back in around here. That's another woodcutter. Set that one to high priority, and I'll set this one to high priority as well, just so they get built quickly. I guess I could just keep on building more houses out along the shoreline. Like that's all sort of cut off, but I could definitely build back in here again. Which would give me another location further out.
You have been entrusted by your fellow Whiskers to lead their colony. This is the highest honor any Whisker can attain. The teeming masses of mainland Whiskers are pleading to live in colonies such as yours. They wish only to serve the crown on a wild island such as yours. Do not disappoint them. Grow your colony to 21 Whiskers, so you can start paying some real taxes.
Alright, so we need to get to 21. We'll accept the quest. So we do need more Whiskers. No workers assigned. We had a few. Clover and twig. There we go. Mining tool. Stay on the Z there. I'll just pause again. Yeah, so we've still got these as allocated. So we've still got coal, and we've got unknown going back in that way. Well, let's have a look down and just see. It's such a handy tip to know that we can actually go back in like this. If we go down from above, like if we from this level here, if we just have a quick look down again, so the coal is still actually on that layer, and which means that I can dig further down and then get down into the ground here. So let's just, we can see the coal there. So I'll dig across here as well. Not sure if I can again walk on top. I think the miners can sort of work their way anywhere. We should actually test that. Let's go and test it here. Can they still get across to these? Got 31 logs. Let's pause that again for a second. Let's just see what we can do with the paths. Actually, with the houses. We've got another service in through here. The Civic Office. Extends offices to support increased paperwork. Grants +1 policy slot. We're not really up to that one just yet. Heat. Again, we've only got the campfire for when it does get cold. We've got one more day of summer. Then it'll be autumn, I guess. Services, the grave, yeah, there's nothing much there. The bathing dock we do want to get. We need 21 planks for that. Oh, hang on, we need to have whiskers in here. And this one needs industrious whiskers. And we can assign apprentice, but let's not do that one just yet. So I've got 10 free builder whiskers. It's 2 logs to build out across the water. What about houses? If I build it there, I can then build the walkway around. I've got 31 logs, which I do want to sort of keep. I think we'll still build out onto the water. I can build them above as well for 2 logs. It's not a bad idea, I don't think. Just start to look at this way. So they have to be directly over the top. Yeah, it doesn't actually add anything to it. We still have to build the walkway there. Let's just go and do that. We need 2 more. I'll start back here. One seems to be fine over the top there like that. Now we don't have access to it, so let's just go and build a makeshift path there. That's cool. So I can use the F and V to designate these as well. And we'll need to build this one out as well. I might as well do it, I guess. So So that path out to there, we're going to need to now get stairs, but the stairs may block off the others. So we don't have still don't have access up into here. If I build there, I think I'm going to still be okay. So press F. It comes up. It's still not going to quite work, is it? I may need to build a bit further out. Let's just build out to here. Alright, and then we can start to get another staircase up this way. One of these looping staircases. Is that gonna block that off? Let's see what happens. I'm assuming I can walk underneath that. If not, we'll have to figure that one out when it gets to night time. 16 logs at this stage. Fishing, actually, we should put a fishing hut in. So let's go and do that. Farm and earthworks. And we have access to the top, which is fine. We can just keep on building more houses back up this way now as well. Now, was it food processing? Yeah, the fishing dock. 21 logs. Oh, we need to put more workers in here. Niblet, and let's put in the old one in there at this stage. So they're still foraging in through here. No more issues, which is good. Yeah, 21 logs. We just have to wait for the logs to become available. Just pause there for a second and just double check. So we don't know if they can actually get across to here just yet. We'll see what actually happens there. Still sort of getting the coal out from in here. Now, will they make it back to their houses? That's, I guess, is the big question. Still working in the early evening. No one's made it through. Oh, yes, they have. They've made it through to those ones as well. What's the problem with these ones? Oh, I can't get there. Okay. So that does block it off. Don't know how some of the others got in. Like these guys managed it. So what we'll do is we'll better just go and fix that up. So we are going to have to build a walkway in around there. Let's go and press B. Bulldoze that. And get another walkway. And then a stairway up the side here. Yes, that takes you, or even just up through there would be fine. Alright, so we'll go this way. Come on, guys, you can make it back to your houses now. This may be too late for them. You'll be a little bit peeved. Storage capacity is still healthy. Oh, we haven't gone into here with the active policies. We need to build more offices to do the policies. So we have lift your back, so Whiskers can carry 2 more resources, so we can enact that one. Rapid construction, so construction speed doubled. Night construction, if we needed to, unlock. That's going to cost me 100. Goodwill, strip mining. So mining speed doubled. That's actually pretty good. 150. And stump collection. So salvaging tree stumps generates 1 extra log per cutting option. For 200. Well, these are cheap. Oh, sorry, yeah, we need to unlock that at 100, but it only costs us 2 to do it. Look, I might as well enact that one. And then we can enact this one as well. There we go, done. So the policies are now done. There's weasels. I didn't realise there was weasels. Whiskers and claws. Production logistics. Okay, that's interesting. I had no idea that they were actually part of what we did. Sawdust seasoning. Oh, hang on, this is specific. All right, let's abolish that one. I can unlock this one, Stone Eyes. So speed boosts from passing statues are increased and last twice as long. So this is actually where we end up with the statues. So the statues will then actually make them work harder. More suppression. Sawdust seasoning, so 25% chance for food industries to produce a double output. Let's enact that one as well. So we can only enact 2 of these. Oh, there they go. They're in there. Everyone is home. Speed up time a little bit. The end of the day. Right, so we've got our approval back up to top. Now we've got 144 there, so I can go back in and start to unlock things. I needed to get to 150, I think, for the one that I wanted. Approval gained. So as we do more things, we get more maximum. Dirty fur, yeah, this is the one that's now causing the issues. Start the new day. I really quite like this. It's very, very pure with the way it sort of does work. Don't know what that means. Hungry. It's a stomach. It's interesting they can walk across here. So they can't, everyone can use the ladders. That is interesting. They don't want to walk along here, which is interesting as well, to be honest.
Please.
Okay, so
this new island was exciting for a bit, but that excitement has worn off. I wake up each day to the smell of damp. If our lodgings don't improve, this island is never going to be a home.
Okay, 21 housing space. Accept that quest, because we're not that far off, to be honest. Need to get these workers working. Sawmill's working as well. We're sort of slowly Picking up planks. Supplier has arrived. Oh, these are the weasels, right. So the weasels are the supply ship. So, paying more again for logs, planks, cloaks, and hardtack there. I sort of feel like we might as well just keep on doing this one. Let's unload that shipment. How are we going? Ooh, we're getting close now. Close to the top, but it does give us 46 planks. That's actually a bit of a plan here. We have 30 logs, so if we go back down to the services again, at the cafe for 21 planks, and we have the bathing dock for 21 planks as well. So I can actually build both of those. Require solid ground. So we need to build that one, for example, like there. Or back over here, I guess. Let's do that, actually, next to that one there. And the cafe as well. We've sort of left a spot there for the cafe. Let's go and build that as well. So we'll use all of these up. Alright, that'll then get the workers working. We still have logs, and we do need to get now up to a little bit more. We've got 18, and we just need to get a few more houses. And we might as well build up on this top layer. We've sort of established that one ready to go. That's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's okay. We'll still just keep it there. More houses than we need. Comes the logs. Comes all the berries. So they're now carrying a lot more with that policy that we've enacted. Let's have a look and see. We can now unlock the night construction, which I don't think it's the strip mining that I want. Eureka Moments, Research Labs here. We haven't built any of those just yet. Let's have a look and see if this one here will actually... yeah, they can. Yeah, of course they can just keep on moving through. I'm not seeing much else there just yet. Let's go to the layer underneath. Right, so we've got the coal there. Wish there was a way to quickly grab this mining tool. Just keep on digging through there as well. So that gold way over there. Bit of coal underneath. We're going to have to be paying with coal for a little while. We've got copper ore over there. Maybe we should actually go up and start to pick that up. Logs are pretty good, so let's just go back into the just so we can speed up the stairs. build one there. That'll just make it a bit faster for them to get up and down. And we'll rotate this one as well. In fact, we'll go up to there as well. Those allocated. Night time again. I've got complete quest has been completed.
Please, may we have better housing? This new island was exciting for a bit, but that excitement is you have been entrusted by your fellow Whiskers to lead their colony. This is the highest honor any Whisker can
Yes,
attain.
we just need to do that one there.
Attaining map.
So we just need to get more Whiskers into the colony, up to 21. How are we going with our storage? We're close to the top there. It's a little bit risky. Well, at least they're eating now. Oh, we need to allocate a somebody in here. And what are they? What services do we want? Doesn't really matter. Get 2 of those to help with cooking and getting people even happier. And we're nearly done with the foraging there. We're going to have to get farms, I think. Nearly done with this as well. So we're going to have to start to expand out in the next day. Oh, okay, there we go. Leo saying to quickly get the mine tool, you press the M key. So was that in the... There we go, M, and the farm tool is N. Okay, there we go. I don't know what clone does. We don't have any soap. So we're nearly done here. End of the day. Now we're up to 144 max, so we're getting close to the 150. We just need to keep on pushing this up. It's as in the actual capacity that we end up having. So we'll start a new day. Upcoming taxes is going to be expensive. Day 9, it's now fall or autumn. Yep, that's okay. Right, so what we're going to do is we're now going to think about what we need to establish, to re-establish. We can move these along into different areas. We can move this one along as well, the forage hut, which was back over here. We've got zones down through that side. We've got more logs up the top here. We do have access now into this zone. I'm guessing this is good farmland. I would imagine. It doesn't tell us, does it? No, it's okay. All right, so farming. Mining, farm. Grows and harvest crops within range around your farm. Use the farm tool to designate farming areas. So if we go and do that, needs just 2 workers. Let's just go and pop it in here somewhere. It's only 8 planks for that one. So now that we've got all this established, we'll just get that one done. Let's move this one up. So we do have access up to there. And we'll tell it to chop priority all of this. Just keep them chopping away. And then this one here can just still keep on getting this one. And then we'll have the farmland. I might move the foraging hut down. Those done there. Right. Don't think I can move these once these have been established. Now to get another storage area, keep on getting close to the limits there. Another small storage shed there for only 5 logs. I think I'll actually just establish it up in here somewhere. Just to supplement the other storage. Here we go. We've now need workers in here. We'll get Boxall, and we need another one of those, which we don't have here. Their industry. Their explorers. Any others there? I'll just go and grab that one there, and just so we can bring that one across. Okay, so now with this one here, we need to now get the farming tool, and we can see there this is really quite nice farming land. So we'll just get new fields. Berries, flax, trees. Okay, so we can actually make trees as well. Cotton. And then flax. We've got, yeah, so different abilities. This is all fairly nice in through here. Berries can sort of go anywhere they like. Well, berries is where we have our food. Wheat eventually we'll be able to go and get as well. We can't see what that one's got. Cotton actually grows fairly well there. Let's just get a berry field. Fertility is high there, 79, 84. Let's just go do that. Yep, so we've got that one established. Okay, that's fine. We'll just let them work that area for a little while. So Anthony Mouse is saying, hi, so is the idea to finish the game before you've depleted an island resources, or are you supposed to move to imports? I'm not sure, actually. It's a long game. We do have other islands we can move across to, ultimately. So there's actually a full archipelago. If I'm guessing, if we have a look at this, I'm guessing the tool will, yeah, we can sort of see through different layers there, I guess, as well. See if there's different resources. We've got potash in there, gold over here. So I'm guessing we can sort of ultimately then move across to the other islands. Even go even underground and underwater. It's pretty cool. It's an interesting game. Got quite a nice interface. Right, so it does work. So Dragon Tiller, they were saying, at least in the demo, getting the row houses was a blessing. They're just straight 3x1. Oh, okay, yeah. At the moment, we're just, what do we got? A plank abode through there. This one is a basic block house for 2. It does require a lot of planks. We're still just really sort of thumping our way through different things. So they're now mining the copper. Oh, there's copper underground there. Alright, well what we'll do is we'll get them mining all that as well. Oops, hang on, that's not what I wanted. M. So we need the money just to the tax collector's coming in the next day. It's this little storage area. Can only have 34 capacity. Coal and copper, that's okay. So I can tell it what to accept and what not to. What have we got here? Camp is idle. That one there. Right, so this is the woodcutter. So we'll go and now move the woodcutter up. I think we'll maybe even move it into here. There's more coal up there, but let's go and get rid of all of the stuff that's actually up this way as well. So we'll do a move. And we'll get the chop priority for these. These foragers are doing a good job there. This is pretty cool actually with what you can do. Don't have any fertilizer. Rockiness here. Let's remove the rocks as we go. It's very, very cool. I like that. It's quite a relaxing little game actually. It's really quite nice. No one's partaking of this. Need another Whiskers ship to come. I don't know how they have kids. Mice normally are very, very active in that capacity in real life, so I'm not sure why they haven't been having kids yet. So they're coming in to feed. They're coming into here to feed. So we've got all sorts of different types of food in here. So dining quality is going to go up. That's going to make people a bit happier as well. So we've got 4 workers that can construct at this stage. People are saying, I've read mice still believe the Earth is flat. Maybe they won't go to sea. Now, I've run out of food there. Got drink there as well, ultimately. We've still got a lot to set up with everything. Food processing, the fishing dock. We can now go and build that one. It's 21 logs. We've got 37 logs. I might pop that one in as well. Let's go and fish next to the bathing. So it does require one machinery. Let's go and pop that one in as well. Just so that'll give us more food. Different types of food. And I'm guessing once we actually get to the 21 in our day. So still full here. We just need to get the actual amount of approval, the maximum approval that we can get. So we'll start the new day in here. Upcoming taxes is a lot. We managed to get another miner. So we're working away. So we'll have to allocate a couple of these guys for this one here. Yeah, DasTactic does come today. We'll be struggling to pay him. They've already got their food allowance up to, like, we've got 21 food. I could just get rid of one of these. The tax ship has arrived. I think I might just keep on going now, just keeping on mining with what we can. Let's have a look and see what we've got. If we go down a layer. Yep, so we do actually have these allocated. We can get into those. There's coal over there. Just wait until we see what they can find. I may need to get another mining group as well. It's nicely done, this game, I've got to say. Very, very nicely done. Here comes more of the copper. Now we're at capacity there almost. And I think we'll now pay. So, 716. We've got 12 copper ore and a heap of coal as well. So let's just get a lot of that in. That's only 200. So we've got a lot to make up here. We can now send partial payments. 500. We've still got a lot more that we can do. That's 500, 600. And that's over. Let's just get rid of one of those and put more berries in. There we go. We're one over. We'll send the full shipment. Off you go. So we're exporting our coal and our copper. Once we clear this out, I'll then get the copper that's here as well. It's the coal. Let's just go and get that coal there while we're here. keep on mining. Berries are growing now, which is good. There was a whisker ship. Right, so we can now fulfill the whiskers that we had. This one works at their own pace. None of these are all that great. This one here is slow but strong. Yeah, these are actually all a bit shitty, aren't they? That's 19. We need 2 more. Weak, heavy eater, weak. Oh, I'll get one of the weak ones, I think. Oh, the heavy eater, we should be able to accept that. There we go, done. Refuse all the others. Here we go, got a steam achievement, establish your worker outpost by achieving a whisker population of 21. So we now actually have our 21. We do now have, actually we've got enough housing for them all as well. But we do actually have now a few people that are going to be a little bit slow. The others have been good, hard workers. So we've got again, we're getting on top of the planks and the logs. We've got a lot of stone. We haven't got stone cutters, so I think we might actually go and add those into the mix. Could even sort of add them up the top here somewhere if I needed to. So that would be under factories. You can have 3 workers doing this one here as well. 21 planks for that one. That's a bit rich. Bathing dock. We've got all those. The civic office extends offices to support increased paperwork. Grants +1 policy slot. So we can actually go and add that one because we've got the town hall there. There's nothing else there. Housing. We can build this plank house if we wanted to. The weaver weaves flax into woven cloaks or fine threads into fabric. 21 logs for that one there. We've got 21 logs. Sorry, 29 at the moment. What else have we got? Food processing. We don't have the others just yet. Where's our there's our research. It might be worth getting one of these. Actually, we need cut stone for that. Well, that then dictates what we need to do. We need to get the stone cutter. So we'll place a stone cutter in here, I think. It's a bit of a quarry there, ultimately. Need to get workers assigned. Oh, I've only got 3. That'll do. We don't really have anyone that's going to be all that great. Oh, do we? Just go with those 2 there. Okay, recent efforts. So we gain 1 more whisker there. We gain fuel, or we gain cut stone and planks. Let's go that way. But then it does allow us to then go and build what we were looking to build, which was... What was it? Not the weaver. I forget what it was. Oh, research, that's right. The research lab. A little bit convoluted, isn't it, where this one has to go? Maybe I'll just pop it up there. So throw it up into that position there. Oh, we've got a supply ship from the weasels. Again, it's going to cost me a bit, but I think I'll go that way. Hardtack, logs. close to capacity there. No workers assigned here either. Yeah, so we don't have any. We need apprentices for those. I think we may have an apprentice in here. No, I know we've got an extra apprentice somewhere. Let's have a look and see. That's approvals. Actually, there we go. We've got extra approvals now, so we're going to be able to, once we get the new approvals, that should be good. Yeah, we need to get soap as well. It's funny, I thought the colony office, yeah, there we go, the assignments. So we've got 4 woodcutters, so we can sort of manage it in here as well. So just pause while we try to figure this one out. So we're looking for these ones here. The stonecutter needs it, the fishing dock needs it, the sawmill doesn't need that one. The farm is okay, mining camp is okay, forage hut, woodcutter. It's funny, I thought we had one of these that was actually an apprentice. There's one there, actually there we go. You've got 3 apprentices. So fishing dock, 2 on the fishing dock. Right, well let's go and get rid of one of these. Where do we need to go? Alright, so there'll be 2 stonecutters in there. Because I don't need I can just bring anyone else in here. I don't need to be an apprentice. Hi Began, how are you going? Clothing is getting pretty threadbare. You might want to address that. Yeah, we'll need to get clothier and start to get the flax as well. So they've now done all that they can in there as well. So let's move that. Maybe we'll start to get them working on flax. But, guys, I've actually run out of time, so I'm going to have to call it quits here. Yeah, it's a fun little game. It's actually quite relaxing. I'll just pause it there. Yeah, it's very enjoyable, actually. Like, just in the way, I just let the end of the turn, or the end of the day, sort of go down. Yeah, I quite like it. They're actually, they are making use of this. This is good. So the bathing quality is low because we don't actually have any soap. Getting lots of logs now. Still getting high there with the capacity. Yeah, so it's coming out in about a week's time. So you can wishlist it in the meantime if you sort of like what you see. I do like this one. As a colony builder, it's actually it's interesting. It's got a bit of intricacy to it as well, but it's sort of you know it's quite linear, I guess, in the overall approach, which I guess isn't a bad thing. Yes, we can add more apprentices. End our day. We'll make this the last thing that we do. We've got 168 there. Actually, we won't make that the last thing we do. Upcoming taxes only 288. Let's just pause. Now we do actually have that quest.
Trusted by your fellow Whiskers to lead their colony.
So that means we've got less tax we have to now pay for right now. The one thing I wanted to do was to go back into policies and unlock the this one here, strip mining. So what we'll do is we'll go and abolish that one and enact that one. So that's now, we've now been able to get the strip mining, which then will allow me to do a lot more mining, and we'll start to be able to sort of strip mine the actual, I was going to say the planet, but really the island. And I'm not sure how we get across the other islands. Maybe we dig underground. That might be the way to do it. You've got rock salt back and through there. That might be the way to do it, actually. It would be to build a mining shaft down and under the water. I'm guessing. There must be a way to ultimately build a new location. But maybe it is an underground type thing. Anyway, guys, going to have to leave it there. So, hi, orangutans, how you going? But I do have to get going, so I'll leave it there with Whiskerwood, which I quite like. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.